Welcome to Conversations with My Real Friends. I'm Jennifer. I'm here with my friend Christy Rueckert. Christy is a real estate agent here in Southern California at Pinnacle Estate Properties. And today we're going to talk about contracts. As an attorney, contracts, my job, but as a real estate agent, they're your job too. So Let's talk about what do you care about? How do you manage the contracts in your real estate transactions?
First and foremost, you have to know the contracts well. Being in it for 22 years, there's always changes every single year.
Oh, yeah.
So it's so important to stay on top of contracts, knowing the contract inside and out, because that can work in the benefit of your client.
Right.
Knowing the contract well. Also explaining the contract to your client so that they're clear and know exactly what they're doing. Inspection periods are really important, just making sure everybody's staying on the time frames that they're supposed to be doing on both sides of the transaction.
Right. Well, one of the things you said, the contracts change. Presumptions change. The contract does assume certain things. It makes certain requirements that if you don't know and maybe you don't want, you don't know to manage it. You don't know to deal with it, right? I had a real world situation where, you've been in long enough, we used to have active removal of contingencies, right? So you had to sign off to remove contingencies. Well, that's been gone for 15 years, right? And it's passive. If you don't do anything, the contingencies get removed, right? And so my escrow client had their old contract that matched the old car forms, and then the new car form was what the contract was on. Well, then the client's gotten a fight over whether a contingency was removed or not, right? Now we're in litigation, and my escrow client's, having to pay some fees and costs and settle this thing out over a fight over whether a contingency was removed or not. Right. So all these things are really important.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just making sure that people are performing. So that if a problem does arise, that you can deal with it instead of waiting.
Correct.
Yeah, so.
Well, we don't want to leave it till the end.
Right. No, want to get it taken care of and dealt with.
Well, and if there's an issue, we need to know. Right. So, I think it's super important. If someone wants someone who's going to help manage their contracts for them, how can they reach you?
I have a website at www.christyshouses.com. My email is christy@christyshouses.com, and my phone number is 805-377-4746.
Great. Well, thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us for this episode of Conversations with My Real Friends. We'll see you on an episode soon.